So I'm here with a Forshage 7-string ergonomic headless guitar with, I don't know where to start. It's insane. Chris is a close friend of mine, and this is, I think, his first 7-string headless ergo, which is why it's kind of got this mismatched coloring hardware. I don't even think they made matching sets back then. It's an ABM bridge, which I believe he's still using today. It's really it's a simple, really sturdy design, and they just last forever. This one's got, I believe, a mahogany body, killer quilt top, I believe a 9-ply neck, and if you've ever seen the cutaway, the neck heel on one of these, it's ridiculous. Your hand just fits right in there like a glove, and the angle is impeccable. It just sits exactly at the perfect angle. That's why it's an ergo guitar, because it's comfortable as all hell. So even if you hate the shape of this, which I did the first time I saw it, now I love it. But even if you don't like the shape of this and you're not going to go on tour with it, and I believe this particular guitar actually did go on tour, but it is worth having one of these just for playing and practicing, because you're not hunched over. You just sit down. I mean, I can lean back and comfortably play this thing, as opposed to a regular guitar where you're always, my shoulder still hurts me from doing that for so many years. What else can I say about this? It's got Benedetto pickups. Now he's using Lawler pickups, bare knuckle pickups, pretty much whatever the customer wants. And they sound even better than this one. I'm not sure what's in the middle here. And electronically, he's got a 3-way selector, and he's got coil splitters here. He's got a kill switch there because he's insane. So I'm just going to run through some of the tones here. This is the neck pickup. I have the tone rolled down a bit. I roll it up more, it'll sound even more jazzy. Middle position. Bridge. And of course, with the coil taps, you can get some cool stuff, cool single coil Strat. It won't, if you're a Strat player, this won't replace your Strat, but if you need some Stratty sounds and you don't want to go out and buy a Strat and lug a Strat to your gig, then this is perfect. So I've done some gigs where like GB gigs, stuff where I had to play a little bit of everything, and this is totally the guitar I would take. If you can only have one guitar, you want something like this, because it's awesome to practice on, it's versatile, it's not going to replace your Super 400 as a jazz guitar, but it's got totally legit jazz sound. I mean, it's hollow, he's got it hollowed out F-hole. It's really, really light. And even acoustically, even with all the volume down, it's really loud, especially for the side. It's really thin. Thin like a regular solid body guitar. So, with distortion, it's lovely. Now these are Benedetto pickups. They were designed for jazz. They're still pretty high output. I have them set pretty low right now, so you're not going to get a screaming sound out of them, which I absolutely love with this guitar. I'm going to start with the bridge pickup, bright sound. Feels bright, but it's really warm. Really responsive, which I really dig. So, you know, if you play lighter, it's still distorted, but you get a really wide range of sounds just with the dynamics. Middle position. And of course the neck is just fat as all hell. Options with the coil tabs and all this madness. Distortion. This guitar has like a really unique sound. At first it took a little getting used to, and then I just fell in love with it because like when you play like this amp has a lot of gain on it and it's cranked, and I don't get that. Well, it also has to do with the pickups being really low, but it's got this warmth to all the notes. You know, when I do like a legato run or something. built-in shred sound, which I like sometimes, but this is like a musical distortion. It makes even shred distortion sound more musical than it actually is. So the distortion's still smooth. I can still do all that legato stuff. Chris, you should check him out. The guy can build everything, anything. Archtop, solid bodies. His solid bodies are insane. His solid body ergos. He's making some strats now, 7-string strats, and he's a killer player. And his setups. My God, if you saw the action on this, I did not know it was possible to get action this low without buzz until I met Chris. I mean, I've met guys who are like, oh my God, yeah, I got my action really low, and I'll play it. I'm like, oh, what are you talking? That's horrible. But I got that from Chris. I mean, I got spoiled with him helping me out, and whenever I get into hot water with my guitars, he always bails me out. But yeah, if you need a custom guitar, or specifically an Ergo, I mean, he's the guy. He's probably the best in the world, and he's probably less expensive than I think everybody. So you should check him out. This guitar is insane, man.